Angola is a country we don't talk about much in the media, partially because the government keep a tight rein on information, closing down independent newspapers and arresting or suing journalists they don't like. So let's see what happens when there's a crisis they don't want publicised. The country is currently facing an epidemic of yellow fever and malaria. Let's take a look first at how state-owned media are reporting on the crisis, with photographs like this one, a clean hospital with a bed for every child. But here's what you find online on social media. Children on the floor in a corridor. Others being treated on the ground, like this girl who has already lost her brothers and her sisters to yellow fever. In Angola, blood transfusions are allowed only from family members. Our observers sent us photos of families queuing up all night to give blood to help their children in horrible conditions. But in the official media, everything is calm and efficient, like these images of an organisation close to the government that is conducting a public information campaign. Let's take a look now at another crisis, the massive build-up of trash in the capital, Luanda. The city has run out of money to pay for garbage collection. But for this state-owned paper, no problem. The army has been called in and they're hard at work with their brooms. Nurses are pitching in too. Everything is under control. But what the paper doesn't show is what's happening on the outskirts of the city, where things don't look so good. These pictures were sent by our observers in the city. They say it is a full-blown emergency. That is because water that builds up in the trash heaps becomes a breeding ground for mosquitoes, which then spread yellow fever and malaria. Let's finish with a thought for 17 social activists who've just been jailed for up to 8 years for supposedly plotting a rebellion against the President of the Republic. They were arrested after discussing a book on non-violent resistance at their book club. One of them, the rapper LUANDA, is one of our observers. He has always showed us what's really going on in his country.